the heart of Silver Hollow, where the foliage thickened to chorus with the whispers of unseen specters, there stood an ancient house, crumbling yet defiant against the passage of time. Vines twisted around its weathered facade, like fingers yearning for a long-lost embrace. The windows, dark and hollow, gazed out like the eyes of a forgotten creature, keeping secrets of sorrow and despair safe from prying souls. One evening, as dusk bled into night, a curious traveler named Eliza stumbled upon the estate, her curiosity ignited by tales she had heard in the nearby tavern. Shadows danced on the path ahead, flickering in and out of view, as if beckoning her forward. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and old wood, wrapping around her like a shroud. As she crossed the threshold, the door creaked open with a reluctant groan, revealing a dust-cloaked hall, illuminated by a sliver of moonlight peeking through the grime-laden windows. Each step she took stirred motes of dust that glimmered like trapped spirits in the pallid light. Her heartbeat echoed in her ears, a rhythmic drum, urging her to delve deeper into the shadows that wove through the dimly lit abode. Furniture stood frozen in time, cloaked in white sheets that billowed softly, as if breathing in tandem with the house itself. Yet there was no wind. Pillars of silence rose around her, thick and oppressive, forcing weary thoughts to coalesce into whispered warnings. She pressed on, compelled by an unknown energy, the faded grandeur of the parlor drawing her inexorably closer. Sifting through the debris of memories, Eliza's fingertips brushed against a piano that stood grand yet sorrowful, its keys yellowed and cracked. To her astonishment, a solitary note rang out, pure and chilling, echoing through the empty chamber as if played by an invisible hand. An icy shiver coursed down her spine, filling her with both dread and fascination. The music felt alive, tethered to an elegy of loss. The presence of something else became palpable, a tension gathering like storm clouds in the distance. Eliza glanced toward the staircase, where shadows pooled in the corners, stretching and contracting, as if they were drawn to some unseen arrangement. The thought of retreat flickered through her mind, but curiosity surged stronger, igniting her spirit with untamed longing. Ascending the staircase, the wood creaked hauntingly beneath her weight, as though protesting her ascent. On the landing, a long corridor unfolded, its walls adorned with faded portraits that watched her with lifeless eyes. Each painting revealed a family, their faces contorted, in expressions both regal and ghostly, reflecting the weight of their untold tales. Halting before an open door at the corridor's end, Eliza felt the shift of the air, a cold breath brushing past her neck, sending tendrils of fear coursing through her veins. Curiosity wrestled with caution, urging her forward. She stepped into the room, illuminated by an ethereal glow that sank into her skin like moonlight on water, transforming the space into something otherworldly. Within, an opulent bedroom lay in decay, its once vibrant wallpaper peeling like the skin of a long-forgotten lover. At the center, a grand canopy bed stood, draped in tattered fabric, exuding an elegance marred by grief. On the sheets lay a white lace shawl, intricately embroidered with images of roses and thorns, still fragrant with a scent that spoke of lost dreams and lingering regrets. The atmosphere thickened, swirling with emotion as she felt the weight of eyes pressing upon her. A fleeting movement caught her attention. Glancing toward the window, she caught a glimpse of a silhouette, a woman dressed in a flowing gown, her features obscured by the veil of twilight. The figure beckoned silently, a call laced with an overwhelming sense of yearning. Compelled, Eliza stepped forward, heart racing. With each step, the air grew denser, charged with palpable energy. Reaching the window, she peered out into the darkened garden, where the moon hung low, bathing the world in silvery light. Beyond the hedge, an old stone fountain stood dry, its once lavish waters now a memory of sparkling joy. The woman remained there, her form wavering, ethereal as mist caught between realms. Eliza's breath hitched, feeling the weight of the woman's sorrow resonating deep within her core. A sadness that demanded to be understood, shared. In that moment, a flicker of recognition sparked within her, binding them beyond the veil of life and death. Whispers coiled around her, intoxicating and sweet, revealing fragments of a tale woven through the decades, a cycle of love and loss that spiraled into despair. Eliza closed her eyes, the sound of the woman's weeping echoing in her mind, blending with the rustling of the leaves outside, as if nature itself mourned alongside her. Suddenly, a gust of wind penetrated the room, slamming the window shut with a resounding crash. The apparitional glow dimmed, the woman's form shifting into shadow, retreating as if to escape the intrusion of the living world once more. Panic surged through Eliza's veins, urgency propelling her toward the window. The connection felt like a thread unraveling too quickly. Together with the memory of the lonely silhouette, she finally recognized the haunting force of the house, a collector of souls lost to time. Forever trapped in stories never told, realization dawned, a bittersweet understanding that she had not only seen the past, but had also become a part of it, a guardian of the memories she was destined to carry. With one last glance over her shoulder, Eliza fled, the whispering winds of Silver Hollow hushing behind her, as though sealing the stories within their silence. The landscape shifted around her, dark and foreboding, yet the moon hung high, casting a pathway of silver light, illuminating the way back from the grip of the past. Emerging from the house, she paused, feeling the weight of innumerable tales resting just beneath her skin, echoes of laughter and despair lingering in her heart. Though she had escaped the clutches of the spectral woman, she would forever remain intertwined with Silver Hollow's haunting embrace.